Hi. Getting lots of good pictures?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Any picture Newfoundland is a good one.
I hear you. Well, it's been 4 years since I've been up here to Fort Amherst, which is on the opposite side of the Narrows to where Signal Hill is. We're just going to take a little walk up here. Here's a boat heading out. I don't know. I don't pretend to know. It's probably a fishing boat, I think. Some type. Anyhow, there's Signal Hill up there. The cannon's still guarding the harbor. Chain Rock. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Enjoying the lovely day?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't like it when there's pure sunlight. I like a little bit of cloud to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, great.
Uh-huh.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. Well, here's the East Coast Trail, which I won't be taking today. But as you can see, there's all different kinds of hikes you can take, from 1.5 clicks to up to a couple hundred clicks if you want. Dead Man's Bay Path is a cool one. I have been up that one a little bit. And then the other one's the East Coast Trail. But we're going to carry on and continue on up to the lighthouse and perhaps down into the old fort. I heard a rumor that this place is actually available for rent, if not on a semi-permanent basis, and at least on a temporary basis. I don't know if that's true. It's just a story I heard. I would not want to be here in wintertime, but I'll tell you, I'd have no trouble being up here all summer long. Absolutely and for sure. There's two actual separate houses, so maybe the one here is for rent. I don't know. I don't like fences that keep people out. And if you don't have enough common sense not to fall off a cliff, I mean, you know, maybe let the chips fall where they may, so to speak. Started in 1777 by Captain Robert Pringle. Designed to guard the mouth of St. John's Harbor, and originally consisted of a tower and gun battery. It was named after Colonel William Amherst, who had recaptured St. John's from the French in 1762. During the two world wars, the site was used by Newfoundland and Canadian forces, who built new gun positions on the tip of the promontory. Few traces of the 18th century post remain. And sorry to my bilingual friends, but I will not attempt the French. Wouldn't be fair to you or me. A long, long time ago, this device you see, which is a capstan winch, would have had a cable spool that went down to the water. And before there was a road leading up here, such as it is, the lighthouse keeper would have to use that to haul supplies up from a boat that would drop them off down below every so often. Yeah, capstan winch. We actually used to play, I won't go too close because it is a bit crumbly. There's remains of a secondary little outcropping, which I guess was a post for looking. There might have been a cannon there once upon a time. I don't know. The roof's already fallen in, so I'm not worried about that. Gotta be super careful. I'll be going in there. This is what happens over time. There was a concrete roof. It's all fallen in now. And this is one of the reasons why it has done that. Look at what was used in the construction. That gun over there used to sit out on the end of it. Used to sort of shinny out to the end of it when it was when the business end was pointed out over the harbor.
It's like deep tissue. And like it's so good for your lower back. Like if you sit down with things for a long
Hi.
time.
Right?
Hi.
That's good.
Not going to believe this, but it appears that walking downhill is somewhat easier than walking uphill. Who would have thunk? Just in case your doggy needs a poop bag. Well, goodbye Fort Amherst. I don't know if I'll be back. Kind of been there, done that a bunch of times now. It was very nostalgic in 2013 and also in 2018, but with the deterioration, the graffiti, you know, some of it is, you know, is artistic, but still, something's just not quite the same. The Narrows, the entrance to St. John's Harbor. And at the very narrowest part, signified by chain rock, which is, believe it or not, it's a rock. It's the one that has the little red and white indicator on it, telling boats, for God's sakes, stay to the port side of this thing if you're coming in. There used to be a steel anti-submarine net that stretched from there over to the near side, the south side, because German submarines did frequent the area. As a matter of fact, as noted in my novel, The Secret of Bell Island, by myself, Mike Phelan, published in October 2021, a submarine thought that it could topple the cliffs and block the harbor entrance. Brilliant idea, by firing torpedoes at the cliffs. And to my knowledge, it probably did little to no damage. And well, Then later on they clued in and they started sinking iron ore boats over by Bell Island. But that's another story. Anyhow. Off we go, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna shut this down now.